Good morning, everybody. My name is Jessa, better known as the Nude Blogger, and today I am coming from Secluded Rainforest Retreat here with Katya.
Hey everyone.
So today we are headed off to Mackay, a 2-hour drive from here to explore Smalleys Nude Beach, which I believe is just outside of Mackay. It'll be my first time, our first
Mine
time
too, yeah.
exploring Smalleys Beach, and I don't think either of us are familiar with the Mackay region.
Not at all.
So we're excited to head off on a little road trip, explore this unofficial nude beach, and yeah, we're excited to bring you along behind the scenes. Hopefully this beach isn't too hard to get to because we've left it a little late.
Hopefully easier than our adventure yesterday. We got a little bit lost.
Yes, it was definitely a little bit tricky finding the nude beach at Horseshoe Bay. So hopefully today will be easier. Hopefully Smalleys Beach will be a lot easier to find. So
Yes.
we are going to get going and we will see you all soon.
Bye.
All right, let's go. Got the drone today because yesterday at Horseshoe Bay, I totally forgot to bring the drone. So I've remembered the drone today. It's a great start. Hello everybody, so I am here in the Cape Hillsborough National Park and Smalleys Beach is just over there. So there is camping around here and I just was not sure exactly where the clothing optional section of the beach is, but I've just asked a couple of campers who have pointed me in the direction of the beach. So we are going to find a spot to pull up, park the car, walk down to the beach, and then we'll just have a little trek along the beach until we apparently reach the clothing optional section of the beach. So we'll see how we go. Now I have been told and read that every second Sunday of the month here is when it's clothing optional, but I have also heard that people do visit this beach and enjoy it sans clothes outside of that second Sunday, because it is like today is very quiet. There's barely anyone on the beach, so it'll be interesting to see whether there is actually anybody naked on the beach, and hopefully I can provide a little more information as to whether it's only every second Sunday of the month that people come here to be naked, or whether people do enjoy it naked outside of that second Sunday of every month. So stay tuned and I'll do my best to get more information. But yeah, I looked out at the beach. There's not a whole lot of, it's very low tide. There's not a whole lot of beach there, but it is really beautiful, this national park. It's great that you can camp right here on the beach as well. I love that. There are some toilets right there to my right, and there's actually a fair few people camping here. So I'm excited to check it out and bring you along with me, and I'll see you soon. Hello again everybody. So I am here in Cape Hillsborough National Park, which Smalleys Beach backs onto. So Smalleys Beach is just through there, and we've just parked here. There are all these secluded little campsites. I believe that camping here is via self-registration in the Cape Hillsborough National Park area. There are some toilets which so some really basic amenities. If you are going to camp here, you've got to bring your own water, so there really is, in terms of amenities, only the toilets. But it's a beautiful little spot. You've got a little bit of privacy in these little secluded campsites, and it's actually a little bit busy. There are a few people camping here. I had a chat to a lovely couple before, just getting some information on how to get to the clothing optional section of Smalleys Beach. So when we're going to walk down the path shortly, and then when we get onto the beach facing the water, we're going to turn left, and there's like a creek just down that way, which we're going to head towards, and we'll see whether we find some nude people, but let's go and check it out. Okay, so if you are coming via Cape Hillsborough National Park and you've pulled up at one of those camp spots, once you arrive facing the water, you're going to turn left, and there are a pile of rocks that I can see from here, and apparently that is where the creek is, and the clothing optional section is on this side of the creek, not on the other side. So apparently this is the best way to get there from here. So let's go and check it out. Okay, so we are approaching this pile of black rocks, and apparently the clothing optional section of the beach is just around the corner because that's where the creek is. Like, this is like the mouth of the creek, I believe. But hopefully we figure out where the clothing optional section is, and it's going to be a little bit trickier if there's no signage and there's no naked people. So let's see how we go. So we have walked around those rocks. I mean, it's pretty rocky anyway, but there is this big rock here that does say unofficial nude beach, so that's pretty helpful for us because I can't currently see any naked people, but that helps. So we know we're at the right spot. Woohoo! Okay, so we have arrived here at Smalleys Beach. It wasn't all too hard to find. The GPS took us here, got us here the first go, and the gentleman that I spoke with earlier at the campsite pointed me in the right direction, and that rock with the signage definitely helps because it looks as though Katia and I have this whole beach to ourselves today. Oh my gosh, there's that big bird over there. So we are going to set up, explore, and yeah, enjoy this beautiful little slice of paradise all to ourselves. wrapping up the day here at Smalleys Beach just outside of Mackay, and I must say I am pleasantly surprised. To be honest, I wasn't all that overly impressed when I initially arrived here, just because I thought, where is the beach? But there is a small little creek that Katia and I had a little dip in, so that was really nice and refreshing. And yeah, as I've spent more time here, it's beautiful, it feels wild, it feels remote. Katia and I have literally had the beach to ourselves for the entire day. So yeah, I'm pleased with my visit here, and I would recommend it if you're in the area to come and check it out. I mean, the scenery, the landscape is really beautiful in and of itself. And yeah, as I mentioned, there's the creek if you want a little refreshing dip. I personally, because this is my first time being here, I don't know whether it's just super low tide or whether the beach is always that far out. Because when I was flying my drone, it was like, by the time it got to the water from where we were, it was nearly 500 meters. So yeah, I don't know whether that is a tidal thing. But yeah, I really enjoyed our day here, and yeah, I mean, you get signal here. It's pretty easy to find when you put in Smalleys Beach, like put it into the map, and it'll take you to the campsites. We've just parked at the furthest campsite, Camp 11, which just meant we didn't just a shorter walking distance along the beach to get here. And yeah, that signage on the rock, someone's just spray painted on saying unofficial nude beach, was really helpful, given that we had no nude people to go off of, because it is just us here. But yeah, a really beautiful place to spend the day. In terms of natural shading, I suppose, unless you're really willing to go into the shrubbery back there's not a whole lot of natural shading. So if you're planning on spending the day here, maybe bringing an umbrella, bring supplies. Yeah, if you want to spend the day here, water, food, and yeah, I suppose just enjoy the beautiful scenery, soak up the sun, have some fun, and yeah. Okay, so this wraps up our day here at Smalleys Beach, just outside of Mackay, North Queensland. I am pleasantly surprised by this secluded, remote little clothing optional beach, and I hope you have enjoyed this video and enjoyed this nudie adventure with Katia and I. And if you've liked this video, remember to hit the thumbs up, and remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss a thing. And I look forward to seeing you in the next nudie adventure. Yeah, well, it's actually a beach now. Yeah. Okay everybody, so as we have left Smalleys Beach, you might notice that the water has come in, as opposed to when we got here 4 hours ago at around midday. The water and the tide was all the way out. Like, it would have taken you a couple of 100 meters or even more to get to the water. So I was a little bit surprised when I rocked up, and I wasn't sure if it was a tidal thing. Obviously now I know it's a tidal thing, but I don't know whether the water comes like all the way up at the nude section of the beach, because that is, I believe, the mouth of the creek there. so I don't know whether it would be anything like this at the midsection of the beach, but this is Smalleys Beach as before you get to the nude section, and yeah, it is a proper beach because I wasn't totally sure when I rocked up. So there you go. We've learned something new after leaving 4 hours later. Oh, is that a fishy? Something in the water there.